What's up, everyone? This is the Act, ma'am, and I'm gonna tell you why amazing, innovative Diablo 4 is better than stinky pee-pee poo-poo Path of Exile 2. Well, okay, he's actually not gonna do that, but considering how wrong Actman is on a regular basis, he honestly should. He really should.
When Diablo 4 came out a year ago and I made a couple videos about it, didn't cause any controversy whatsoever. That game was universally praised by everyone. One of my favorite
I would like to just say, I think he released those reviews a month or two after Diablo 4 came out, so he knew on which side of history to be at that point, because then everyone was already against the game. Actman never takes risks.
comments from my Diablo 4 review. I'm most impressed this man was able to explain all the problems in Diablo 4 without once mentioning Path of Exile. That deserves an award. You know,
of course, his favorite comment is gonna be something that completely self-gratifies him as amazing. This is why I watched the Actman, okay? It is the most predictable stuff ever.
You know what deserves an award? Path of Exile 2, because I finally played it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my type of action RPG game. This is what I had hoped Diablo 4 and even Diablo 3 would have been. Oh! Boom! Oh my god! While I can respect later Diablo entries for being more accessible to less hardcore audiences and serve as a nice entry point to this genre, I like games that are...
I don't think that's honestly a good thing. Being more accessible is not a good thing. Something made for everyone is something made for no one at the end of the day, though. And that is undeniably true for the vast majority of things. Now, making something accessible in general is probably the correct answer, though, most of them. But not the way that Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 did it, because they made it not accessible. They made it literally retard bashes his head against the keyboard, and still progression is being made. That's not good. That is definitely not a good thing to for your game.
Challenging. Oh my god, why does everything hit like a fucking truck? That rewards strategy, builds, min-maxing, and theory crafting. And holy shit, look at that skill tree. It's like...
Okay, first of all, there is no amount of money or no amount of arguments that is going to convince me that the Actman made his own build in Path of Exile 2. Or 1.
a scavenger hunt. It's actually less daunting than you might expect, but I finally played Path of Exile 2 with a good buddy of mine named Darth Microtransaction. You can subscribe to Darth Microtransaction. His socials will be in the description and pinned comment. So this is going to be a sort of first impressions type video mixed in with some gameplay. While I've put 35 hours in and beaten the main campaign, I still haven't gotten to the end game. So enjoy my first time playing Path of Exile 2 and my first impressions.
All right, what's your character's name gonna value?
I'm Dirt McMonkey.
Oh wait, this is literally just first impressions? Jesus. But you know what's interesting? I honestly kind of thought about this a little bit recently. What we have lost since Diablo 2, and now into Diablo 3 and 4. Well, no, 4 in particular. And, man, you look back at Diablo 2, and there's so many things that made that game feel unique and what. All classes felt unique. For example, you know, you're playing an Amazon. But by the way, it's an absolute... It is literally heresy that we have not seen Amazon make a return. Because Amazon was one of the coolest things ever. It was literally bows and spears. That is so much more flavorful than Demon Hunter or Rogue. Yeah, that's fucking lame, Blizzard. That's really lame. But in any case, it's like that. All the classes in Diablo 2 felt unique on what they do, on how they play the game. A paladin always used the sword and shield. A barbarian could use two-hand weapons. Sorceresses, you know, you know about the Hoto meta and spirit shields and all of that stuff. But still, it felt unique. It felt that every class kind of did something unique. In Diablo 4, it's just superficial nonsense, honestly. Like, the Necromancer gets summons, and, well, It's now season like 52 of Diablo 4, and yeah, there's like a summon build that works. And for the first year of Diablo 4 existing, summon builds were not even a legit thing. And it's just atrocious. No character feels unique, honestly. The way they, the abilities they use doesn't feel unique. The play they play doesn't feel unique. The items they use don't feel unique. In Diablo 2, like, every class even had unique items. And it's the most superficial shitty things, right? A lot of classes didn't even use their did not even honestly use their unique slot items. Like, for example, Homunculi by Necromancers was not often used, even though it was one of the easier and better shields, but typically you didn't. Barbarians had unique helmets, which effectively was almost the exact same stuff as the Druid helmets. The Druid pelts, I should say, I guess. But they felt different still, even though they were the same thing almost. It just felt unique. And Diablo 4 has none of that. Sad.
Monkus.
Dirt McMunkus.
Yeah.
Since it's your first time playing, I'll kind of just follow you around, but if you want like a hint or something.
Oh, I know how to
point
left
you in the
click.
right
I'm good. I just died again. God damn. Why does this feel like...
Yeah, there's no way anyone can sell me on the idea that the fucking retard man, 50 IQ MacGuffin right there, is gonna be able to make his own build in any Path of Exile game ever.
The
It's
real
just
Diablo
not a
3.
thing.
I didn't like Diablo 3. I remember I played that. I was so excited the first day it came out. I just like played for a few hours. I was like, man, this shit's easy. Like, I haven't even used a health potion. This, I'm getting my ass whooped right out the gate, and I like it. I just get a good vibe from this right out the gate.
Well, it's just kind of like a very classic ARPG. Like, it's darker, the music's good, the ambiance is right.
Yeah, and I die. I actually die in the campaign. Dude, the only thing this needs is I just need to turn the music off.
Okay, place your bets when the Act Man will leak dark microtransactions DMs because he needs to save his not even good reputation.
And then put on Diablo 2 soundtrack.
I actually do that very often.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it just sounds a lot better.
I like the spin moves you can do.
Oh yeah.
Are there emotes in this game? Please tell me there's emotes.
I don't actually think there's emotes.
Oh man. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. I mean, it's an alright game, but you know, with that.
I'm sorry, is this whole video just gonna be we experiencing the Act Man humor? Because I'm not gonna lie, if hell exists, this is probably it in that case. Oof.
Without the emotes.
A medium review bomb, down thumb, overwhelmingly negative on Steam.
Ooh, look at that.
Yep.
That move is sick.
Falling Thunder is pretty good. The bosses are really well designed in this too.
That's not actually true again. Yeah. Path of Exile 2 is so crazy because this is a first experience for a lot of people actually dealing with bosses that are relatively hardish and have mechanics outside of something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. I say Elden Ring sometimes. It happened. Okay? And no, these bosses are not well designed at all. Like, shit. Path of Exile 2 tried, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give them that. But Path of Exile boss design is fucking horrible. It is literally just, for the most part, a lot of trial and error until you figure out what a boss does. And that's it. Again, as a Lost Ark player, I am extremely beyond reasonably on a higher level of accepting what a good boss design is, okay?
Okay, you go in and fight.
Absolute elite this, by the way. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. You wanna see what I'm made of?
I'm cheering you on from the outside. Here you go.
Hell
Fuck him
yeah.
up.
Yeah, see, easy. Yeah, this guy hasn't even touched me yet. Ooh.
That bar on your see how he's got the bar that depletes there? That's like his stun bar.
Yeah, okay. I feel like that's a good blend of like I don't want to compare everything to Souls likes, but The dodge roll and the poise meter.
I mean, to be fair, the devs themselves did.
Oh God!
Classic.
I got one shot.
All right, let me see if I can get the revive.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
Fully committing. I'm committing. I'm pot committed. Fully committing.
Yo,
Hey,
wow, he
got
pulled it off. He pulled it off. Oh my God, time to die instantly again. That was pretty ballsy.
Oh, he's almost dead.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, what impressed me the most about Path of Exile 2 are the bosses. They actually challenged my skill and reaction time. They were unique and varied with super cool moves that take up the whole screen. Complex attack patterns I had to figure out in the moment. And the graphics, I'd say, are top tier. Especially the bosses in the later game, I don't think there's a single weak one. They're a huge step up from Diablo 4's bosses, of which I can only remember Lilith and the
God, that sucks so much. These are also not boss fights, I'm not gonna.
three-headed dog. I think they're much more enjoyable with the added dodge roll mechanics. You know, I actually have to think and react. I can't just spam left click and watch everything die. And get this, they managed to make bosses difficult without level scaling. Is it possible to learn this power? Apparently not. You know, there have been times where I was underleveled for a boss fight, kept dying. So you know what I did? I went somewhere else, then came back later when I felt like I had gotten stronger. And that's a good feeling because it forces you to maybe rethink your build, respec your perks, upgrade your armor, go to a different area. In terms of bosses, this game is 10 out of 10.
Wait, let's see what kind of let's see.
Perks, upgrade your
Okay, max life, resistances, and you know, just basic stuff. Okay.
armor, go to
Hardware evasion, life resist. Okay, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, okay, so, dude, I would actually probably pay money to see the Actman play this game on his own and figure things out, because there's no way Dark Microtransactions, our boy Skittleizer, did not give him all the fucking stuff that he needs. That is sad. We got robbed from a great experience.
a different area. In terms of bosses, this game is 10 out of 10. They are all a visual spectacle to behold. They look fucking cool, and they're fun to fight. This video is brought to you by the real hero of today, Rocket Money. With this all-in-one
If you hover over an item and you hold the Alt button, it's going to show you the stat lines on there. Now, blue items can have one prefix and one suffix, all right, or two stat lines. It can't have three. So then when you have one that has two, then you're going to use the Regal on it to give it a third and make a rare.
Yeah.
But if you only have one stat line on like your weapon, let's say, then you can use the Orb of Augmentation that will add one more stat line on it. Then you can use the Regal Orb.
I think I understand. And then Orb of Transmutation will just buff a normal item to a magic item.
You got it. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Now the progression.
Okay, so the order. Okay, so yes, the spammable, usable currency to craft does what it says on the fucking label. It does. 10 out of 10.
And skill trees seem, well, just a little bit complicated at first. You got a few nodes there, but each class starts off on one path. So really, the skill trees that are relevant to your character are much smaller than they appear. Though, of course, you have the freedom to
Not
branch
really.
out and choose the path of an exile. Is the joke getting old? But the stats and modifiers are easy to understand, and you can actually read what each one of them does. It's not like plus 20% vulnerable damage to an enemy that's shocked and slowed and taking a shit right now. It's not like D4 where every stat is either super situational or barely noticeable. There's tons of freedom to craft your build, and you can really notice improvements to your combat effectiveness. Yes, an RPG that rewards you for making a good build.
The fun part of the game is when you start getting like orb drops.
I don't know, man. Call me crazy, but I think I'm like in the fun part right now.
Oh,
Man,
God.
now there's all these different paths now. That's what.
I mean, to be absolutely fair about this one, though, the fact that you get here and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, well, okay, this is not the path, technically. Most people will never use it, but advanced super duper fucking build people will probably always go here. It's been that way since Path of Exile 1. It is what it is. But the fact that you have technically 5 paths available to you here is kind of wild to a degree. Even though it's like, it kind of is, I mean, it's not that hard, but yeah, this is a lot for people to take in.
Paths now. That's what.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God. That's
Or do you want
actually
to
why they
do-
called it that. That's crazy.
Yep. Paths of Exile.
Wow, this is, yeah, I don't even know where to go on this, man. Yeah, sorry if I'm being slow as shit. I'm just like,
No, you're good. Take all the time you want. That's the point of today.
you know, you want to take things slow in a game that you're enjoying.
No, it's you only get your
Would he even try this game if he didn't have someone to guide him? But take me by the hand, you know, that type of deal. It's kind of insane.
first playthrough once. Fuck him up. He's chasing me.
Yep.
I'm gonna knock him.
Okay, no, we're just I can't. I feel physically bad for people who unironically can just like Actman's persona. Not even persona in this case, like who he is as a person. How he exists. Like again, the Actman is the embodiment of the guy at McDonald's who fucks up your order. He it's sad.
Wait, so how do I pay money for more storage?
The question everyone asks. Okay, so go to the bottom left. There's like a coin button. That's the microtransaction shop. Click on that.
I was just kidding. Oh, you actually do pay more for storage?
You literally buy more storage.
No.
Yeah, this is the actual price of Path of Exile in general. It's the stash tabs that you will 100% buy. And the fact that the stash tabs are on sale pretty much always doesn't actually help it, guys. Stop mentioning it.
Oh, I was joking. I was joking.
Even no, by the way, I don't even know if that's true. If the stash tabs are always on sale, I just fucking bought them. I don't actually track when they're on sale or not. That's strange.
It's in the game, and it exists, and it is actually super awesome. But the $30 you spent on the game comes with a bunch of coins. You can buy all that. You can buy these.
Boom.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I can see how you could stream this all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a game I think I've got 300 something hours in, and now I'm like 320.
Yeah. What the fuck
That's actually not that much. I would expect more from DM. Jesus.
is Blizzard doing, dude? What are they doing?
Yeah. That's it. It's gonna be pretty hard for me to want to
mean-
log back into Diablo 4. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta find something I don't like about this game, though, so I can.
I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be super easy to log back in Diablo when the new season of the Witch, I think it's called, comes out. And you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna play Diablo now for roughly 2 or 3 hours in a time span of a week. That's gonna be it. Because that's it. That's it. I played Diablo 4 when it launched. I played a little bit more on Season 1. But after that, I think the maximum amount of time I have spent in a season is like 10 fucking hours. And in that time, I got to hit level... Oh, I almost got a tormented... well, whatever it is almost tormented for. I needed to grind at that point because I was out of easy power-ups and I was like, fuck this. I don't want to grind a dungeon 3 times. I'd rather quit the game.
And stop sucking its cock.
All right, well, here you go. It's this boss fight right here. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go. I'm gonna watch you go in there. I want to see your first experience here. Then good luck.
Oh, a bell. A bell. Yeah, she doesn't know what to do.
There you go.
Draven, I need you.
Oh my god.
All right, here comes the res.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
Nope.
Jesus. All right, run back. No problem.
Do Diablo 2. But I just gotta be careful, man. I gotta remember I have like a job and stuff.
No, you're fine. You don't need to do any like actual work.
Dude, I also have to. My therapist has been telling me I need to touch grass more.
Nah, that's a myth.
I would not be surprised if that wasn't a joke.
We don't have that up here in Alaska anyway.
Yeah.
I touch snow.
Yeah, you don't.
I gotta get the fuck out of Alaska, dude.
Bro, this is Diablo 3. This is like the actual Diablo 3.
Well, you know, Path of Exile 1, and
Wait, what's the point of getting out of Alaska now? Isn't America currently literally snowed in? Like, Texas has this much snow and the world is effectively collapsing around it?
reason they actually started making the
Good
game
stuff.
in the garage was they literally say they wanted to make Diablo 2, like the spiritual successor to Diablo 2. Like that was their
Well,
mission.
boys,
Bro.
you have done it. They did it.
They talk very openly about like their admiration of Diablo 2 and the inspiration that came from it.
What they probably didn't talk about, but what they were feeling is like, man, that fucking Diablo 3 game kind of sucked, huh?
Well, you know, they've sent some shots that
Oh,
way
have they?
before. Oh yeah, they have. They've done jokes about like we want to make sure we don't just end up with like trillions of damage like some other games.
I mean, this is not just a Diablo problem. This is also, wow, I have not seen this before, but yeah, that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 21, 27, 36 zeros. Cool! That's literally 2 times more than the current estimation of the universe's existence if you added zeros to it. That's nice. That's cool. Yeah, this is a problem every Blizzard game has, and it's the fact that these people just... because this is how it works, right? Blizzard are fucking stupid. They don't understand that a typical person is actually fine with an expansion not boosting their damage from, 100 to 1,000. They are completely fine with an expansion or a new tier release, a new raid release, World of Warcraft style, boosting your overall damage by like 2% or something. Because the people who want to raid for the best gear are still gonna raid for the best gear, even if it's a 1% increase, okay? Have you seen the people playing World of Warcraft, for example? I'm sorry, they are literally going to spend actually $10,000 real life to get an item that will increase their parses by 7 damage. Okay? It is what it is, boys. It's fucking wild. So, yeah, Blizzard doesn't understand that they can easily increase the damage of an expansion, of a power creep by literally from 100 to 110, and you're completely fine. Everyone's happy. Everyone is having fun. But instead, they increase the damage by adding a 0 or 2. And they need to stat squish effectively almost every patch at this point. It is disgusting. It is so bad. Anyway, I'm done. I cannot stand the Act Ma'am any longer. It is what it is. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.